My only complaint about the United States, and you know, every Canadian will say this, but it's just the way it is we always like to have more attention in the United States. We certainly pay a lot of attention to you. You sometimes don't pay enough of attention to us.
Dude, I'm here.
The squeaky. Yeah.
How many Americans in the room? Who's with me?
The squeaky wheel gets the grease, they say, and we're not the squeaky wheel. But look, we recognize that the United States obligations and responsibilities are global, and to the extent we share values and interests, which is largely true, that we want to do what we can to be helpful in that world role. That this government is extremely pro-American. You know, we value the relationship with the United States. We are, as I say, we couldn't be in a better situation than to have the United States as our only real neighbor, our closest economic partner, and ultimately our ally and friend on everything in the world. At the same time, we are strong Canadian nationalists who value what is distinctive and unique about this country and think in our own modest way that this is actually a better country. And we see no incompatibility with that. And what we've tried to do and tried to tell Canadians is there is no need for true Canadian nationalism to have any sense of anti-Americanism. We're different, we're distinct, we're unique, we value that. I think there's lots of aspects, not just of Canadian policy, but of the Canadian character that have proven themselves to be quite strong and durable in the last 4 or 5 years because of what has happened in the global economy. But you know, let's marry those two things. And we recognize the United States is a bigger and more powerful country. But that does not and should not be a basis of resentment. It should be a basis of our pride in the importance of the relationship that we share. That's this government's view. We've tried to project that view to Canadians, and I think Canadians are embracing that. You know, I think Canadians can not only celebrate the North, Canadians can celebrate the 200th anniversary of the War of 1812, which you know, was ultimately about our independence from the United States, from an American attack, but in a way that is not anti-American, in a way that is celebrating our history, but at the same time recognizing the great and enduring relationship that has come out of that particular period of our history.